This analog digital timepiece is beautiful and it is considered a classic G-Shock. Today we are going to learn about this watch and how to set up. Pay close attention please. We will access the main functions of this watch through this button called Mode. We're currently in the timekeeping mode, and we know it because in the right window we can see it indicating the day of the week, Wednesday. First, if we press Mode button, we will access the Stopwatch mode. If we press again, we access the timer. We press again. Now we access the world time mode. And finally, we access the alarm mode. If we press the mode button again, we will return back to the timekeeping mode. In this mode, we can choose between the digital time, which is the same as the hands, or the date using the forward button. April 5th or 11:58 p.m. It's important to mention that we can set the time and other main functions precisely in this mode. We hold down this Adjust button for 3 or 4 seconds until we hear a beep. Whenever you see the numbers or words flashing, it means you can edit them. The city code flashes on the lower right display. You must choose the city where you are or the one that is local time. Use D or B button to select the city code you want. As you can see, the hour and minutes of lower left display are changing as we forward or reverse the city code. If you see that the digital time is correct and you don't want to configure anything else, then you just press the Adjust button once and wait for the hands to move to the time shown on the digital display. We return to the configuration by holding down the Adjust button, and now I press the Mode button. Daylight Saving Time (DST) or Summer Time. Basically, DST advances the time setting by 1 hour from standard time. Use D to toggle the DST setting on and off. Press Mode, and here we can toggle between 12-hour or 24-hour format using D button. We press Mode and we can reset the seconds pressing button D. We press Mode again and switch to digital time. Then we use the buttons on the right to forward or reverse the numbers. We press Mode and we can change the date, starting with the year, then the month and the day. We press Mode one last time and LT will appear to specify the illumination duration. Press D to toggle the setting between LT1 means 1.5 seconds and LT3 means 3 seconds. Press A to exit the setting mode. Now we press C to enter the stopwatch mode. The simplest way to use the stopwatch is this. We start the count with the D button and stop it with the same button, and we reset it with the A button. But in addition, there are two ways to use the stopwatch, lap and split. With the A button, we can switch between these two modes. We begin, and with the A button, we make the stops. Internally, it resets the count. As the name implies, it's for laps. With each stop, we will see numbers indicating the lap number. To stop, use D button, then immediately press the A button to reset. We switch to split. Here, the stopwatch continues to run internally, and this is commonly used when multiple runners are racing towards the finish line. We make stops to see how long it takes for each runner to arrive. Press D and A to finish and reset. Now, let's go to the countdown timer. It will sound an alarm when it reaches 0. This is useful when you need to do activities with a specific duration of time. We press D to start, and stop, and button A to reset. If we hold down button A, we can set the time we want to give it. The maximum time is 24 hours, and we do this by setting all the numbers to 0. Remember, it is useful for timing workouts, cooking, or reminding you of important events. We enter the world time mode. Here, the city will appear, and in the left window, the time of that city. With a forward button, we will choose and view the time of that city. This mode is only for observing the time in each city, not for setting the time. Within this world time mode, we can also activate or deactivate daylight saving time for each selected city, of course. Now we enter the alarms mode. With this button D, we will choose the alarms. There are 4 alarms, a snooze and a signal. To activate each alarm, we press button A. In this circle, we will notice if they are activated or not. And on the right side, we will see on or off. For example, let's choose alarm 3 and activate it. And to program the alarm, press and hold the adjust button for about 3 seconds until a beep is heard. Let's move forward and set it to 3:11 AM. Press A to exit the setting mode. And this signal is an alarm that will sound every hour, so we can only activate or deactivate it. Hand home position correction. If you see that the hands are not aligned with the digital part, do the following method. The speed hand and hour and minute hands of the watch can be thrown off by exposure to strong magnetism or impact. The watch is designed to correct the speed, hour and minute hand manually. Here in this timekeeping mode, hold down D for about 3 seconds until H, seat and sub appears in both displays. This is the home position adjustment mode. The sub indicator flashes. This means we only move the speed hands. The speed hand is in the correct home position if it is pointed at 50 or 12 o'clock. If it isn't, use D to move the hand clockwise until it is. Here it is. After confirming that the speed hand is in its correct home position, press C. The hands are in the correct home positions if they are pointed at 12 o'clock as well. If they aren't, use D clockwise and B counterclockwise to adjust their positions. In this case, I'm going counterclockwise to get there faster, so I'm pressing the B button. Here it is. When everything is in the correct home position, press A to return to regular timekeeping. This will cause the hour and minute hands to move to the current timekeeping mode and the speed hand to move to the 0 position. How does the speed hand work? The speed hand responds to physical laws of time, distance and velocity. Here is the formula. In fact, v is the velocity that we take as kilometers per hour and distance traveled in meters. For example, if I ran 200 meters in 10 seconds, what was my speed in kilometers per hour? We take velocity equals distance divided by time and multiply by 3.6 to convert in kilometers per hour. This gives us a result of 72 kilometers per hour, and we are going to verify it on the speed hand. We go to the stopwatch mode and hold down the adjust button until this appears in the right window. The numbers that appear in the left window are in kilometers. Since the distance I cover is 200 meters, I'll input 0.2 kilometers. Press A button to exit the setting mode. And as you may remember, it's a 10-second run, so we'll stop it at 10 seconds. Excellent, the speed hand indicates around 70 km per hour. And finally press A to reset. Now we are going to activate automatic light. First we go to timekeeping mode. This is the amber light that has this model, GA-100, in whatever color you get. To activate, press hold B button or light button for about 3 seconds. And now we see the automatic light indicator is on. To use the automatic light on your GA-100 watch, simply turn your wrist toward your face in a quick motion. The sensor will detect the angle of your wrist and activate the light if necessary. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know you're enjoying the content. It really helps me out and motivates me to keep creating videos. My name is Peter. I hope you like my videos. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.